Hey guys, Electro Ninja here, and welcome back to Electro Ninja's Lab. I know, 2 videos in one day, especially with one being really long. Probably. I don't know how long this video is going to be yet. But, yes, so, today we are going to be talking about 3 Miraculous. We're going to talk about the dog, the goat, and the peacock. Now, please note that I am not 100% certain on the peacock. I did make another video talking about what I think is going to actually happen with the peacock, but this is the other option. So, yeah. But anyways, we will start off with the dog. So, figuring out who the dog would go to was a challenge. Basically, I knew that the dog had to go to someone, and along with the goat and the peacock. But figuring out who these would go to was a challenge. Now, first off, the first one that I was able to figure out was Dusu, because Dusu was just... Honestly, I didn't think anyone was going to get Dusu. I thought that it was just going to be... like I said, I think that it's going to go to Emily Agreste, Adrian's mother. But it is possible to go to someone else. So that one was kind of easy. I just kind of threw that at whoever because it didn't really matter. And it would probably be the last one no matter what. So it would probably just go to a friend of Ladybug or Cat Noir, or basically someone who is a friend that just happens to make some sense. So that one we'll get into, but first off, the dog. So the dog was the hardest to figure out because of the fact that who is loyal or who has difficulties with loyalty. Either way, it had to be something kind of interesting. And also figuring out what the power was going to be was also going to be a very big challenge. Now, here's the thing. Depending on which Miraculous is which, the dog or the horse could actually go back and forth, because I think that they both could have about the same equal similarities. So basically, what I'm thinking the dog will be is it's going to be a Miraculous of absorbing the powers of the strengths of someone else. Which would work really well for Max. Max is extremely loyal to Kim, which, while it does seem kind of weird, it makes some sense. But Max is extremely loyal, which makes sense why it would go to why this Miraculous would go to him. And as such, it was kind of just thinking, okay, what was his power when he was akumatized? Because a lot of these powers do have something to do with either the time that they were akumatized or a time that they were the reason why someone else was akumatized, specifically Kim. So I thought about it, and really the only person that it made sense was for him to get the dog, when he became Gamer. Basically, he would absorb the powers of the strength of everyone else, and it would make him stronger. I believe that the dog would work a similar way, but what it would do is that it would copy the strength, copy a little bit of the strength from maybe about 50% of the strength of a friend, and it would allow him to use that to bring that strength onto himself, bring him up to about 150% of the strength of somebody else. Which means that this would work extremely well with the Ox Miraculous, which basically what it would do is it would cause him to grow in strength And it would cause him to grow in not just the strength of any normal Miraculous. He would actually be stronger than most of the Miraculouses, because, like I've said before, the Ox most likely has the power to increase their strength to basically be Hulk, is kind of what I'm thinking. So, yeah. So now we can move on to the Goat Miraculous, which I'm going to say that the Goat will go to Nathaniel. So, figuring out that it would go to Nathaniel was a challenge. I don't want to say that it will give him the power to create something, mostly because figuring out the goat's powers is extremely challenging. Most people do not see goats in a positive light. Well, yes, they can be helpful. A lot of the thing that you're going to think of is basically gluttony. It's actually the goat is probably the best personification of gluttony, except for a pig. So yeah, basically, the goat is going to. It's possible that is that the goat could would be able to absorb something, but I kind of doubt that that's going to be the actual power. I want to wait a little bit more to figure out what the goat would be. It's, like I've said, it's definitely the hardest one to figure out. I would like to see Nathaniel get akumatized again into something other than the Evil Illustrator, so that we can actually, or for him to cause another person's akumatization, because that would actually help me and others to figure out exactly what the power could be. I don't necessarily know that it will be perfect, but yeah. Now for Dusu. I think that the Peacock Miraculous could very easily go to Undine. Now, I didn't really think about this when I started this video, but if you guys have seen a lot of the pictures of Dusu, you know that she is extremely emotional, like Undine. And it just kind of works. Like, the two of them kind of seem like they would be good friends. Not necessarily that that their powers match up. No, they really don't. But it's kind of like the whole Mark situation, where they introduce a character that seems important to another character, but why? So, yeah. The thing is, like I've said, Mark was introduced to work with Nathaniel. I'm not saying that that Nathaniel and Mark will actually become a relationship, but they were put together to work together. And the same kind of goes for Undine and Kim. They were created. Undine was kind of created to be a relationship replacement to go with Kim instead of Chloe, because we all know that Chloe is not someone that Kim should get into a relationship with. And I know that a lot of people do put them together, but honestly, it's fine. So yeah, it was basically a way to say, no, he should not get together with Chloe. This is a better relationship. And just based on the fact that every single character that has been introduced besides the class has all been connected to someone in the class. So Kagami is close to Adrian, Luca is close to Marinette, Undine is close to Kim, and Mark is close to Nathaniel. So, yeah. Now, I don't want to say for a fact that yes, this is absolutely going to be the situation. I don't necessarily think that Dusu and Undine will be working together. What I could see is that she would eventually get the Miraculous. Perhaps she would get the Miraculous after Emily steps down from being basically the teacher of the group. She basically the mentor for everyone. And she decides that yeah, I'm too old. I should probably take a rest. No longer use the Miraculous. I will let somebody else use it. And so the Miraculous would then go to Undine. There, mostly because of the fact that she's really the only character remaining. Not necessarily because of the fact that she's a good choice for the Miraculous, but she does seem like she is a caring person, which, for the Miraculous, considering the Miraculous's power, it does seem like something that you would want to give to someone who cares a lot about other people. And while Undine, yes, she doesn't necessarily care too much about people right now, it does look like she may go in that direction. Honestly, the next person that would make sense for it would be Rose because of how much she cares for people, but considering the fact that Rose will probably get the Pig Miraculous, it just doesn't really make much sense. It is possible that eventually we'll get some other character that will fill in the place of Undine for a Miraculous hero. It's also possible that there are more Miraculous than the 20 that we have. So, I don't know. Or is it 19? Wait, how many is it? 19, my bad. The 19 Miraculous that we already have. But, anyways, guys, let me know what you guys think about all of these different Miraculous heroes. If you guys haven't seen all of them, then you can go, then if you go to my Heroes and Villains playlist, my Miraculous Heroes and Villains playlist, which I will put in the iCards, then you can see every single hero and exactly why I think that they would work well for this specific point. But anyways, guys, I hope you guys have enjoyed. Don't forget to leave a like, comment down in the description, comment down below, and tell me what you guys think of all of these heroes. And don't forget to subscribe and ring that notification bell. But anyways, guys, I've been Electro Ninja, and I will see you guys next time. But on!